What's up, everybody? It's Danny here, and not flipping tables anymore. So I am taking the channel through a little rebranding, changing from flipping tables, which originally was the name of the podcast me and my two friends, Chris Francis and Chris Gilmore, used to do. And originally I just carried the name over into being the YouTube channel. But a lot has happened in the last few weeks that made me decide it's time to rebrand. I'm not sure if you can see it on the shirt or not, but there is a meeple that is on fire. The name of the new the channel is now going to be the Flaming Meeple. And the story behind that is, so like 3 or 4 weeks ago, like on July 25th, I was on my way to work, and I was in my Nissan Altima. Stopped into Chick-fil-A, was going through the drive-thru, already placed my order, and stopped at the trash can just before the payment window to throw away a couple of cups that were still in my cup holder from the day before. So I threw those away, I turned back forward, and I started seeing smoke coming from under my hood. And there's a guy walking across the Chick-fil-A parking lot to go inside, and he yells out to me, "Dude, you got flames under your car." And first thought I had was, and I actually said it out loud as I was getting out of the car because the smoke started getting worse, was, "Oh shit, you've got to be fucking kidding me." So got out of the car. Me and the guy in the parking lot were able to get the fire extinguishers from Chick-fil-A, use those to try to put out the flames, and it didn't help. It actually, things got a lot worse in the process that we were trying to put out the fire. And so since Chick-fil-A already had called 911, fire department was on their way, we just cleared everyone out of the building, backed everybody up, and I proceeded to call my boss first to tell her I was going to be late to work. And then I called my wife and said on the phone, "Hey, hun, I know that we don't really need anything else on our plate right now, but I need you to get the girls up and come pick me up because the car is on fire." And she kind of thought I was over-exaggerating it until I sent her a picture. And so she loaded the girls up at 6:45 in the morning, woke them up, and they hadn't had breakfast yet, came up to pick me up from the Chick-fil-A, which I was already more than halfway to work. And by the time she got there, the fire department already put out the fire in the car, which the whole thing was in flames for the most part. Like the whole front half of the car was in flames. And at the end of the video, I'll put in some pictures to kind of show the damage. I lost some of my favorite board games in the process. Blood Rage, which was for the most part complete. The only thing missing was the Wolf Clan, I believe. The Kickstarter exclusive clan was the only thing missing. And so I hadn't gotten my hands on that, but it had the Broken Token insert, it had Fenrir, Mountain Giant, all the other exclusive figures. And I was starting the painting process on that. So that's gone. My second favorite board game, Grim Forest, was in my car. I always drove around with some of my favorite board games with me. And so Grim Forest is gone. Potion Explosion is gone. Plague Inc. is gone. So, you know, that's my top 4 games right there. And then I had Exploding Kittens in there just because it's a little pocket game, easy to teach someone how to play. And Monster Rejects, which it's one of those kind of crude games like Cards Against Humanity, except it's a Crazy Eights format. And it was one of those that you play it once or twice and you're kind of over it. And it's great to show somebody with a similar sense of humor, but it gets old really quick, just like Cards Against Humanity does. So yeah, that's the story behind the Flaming Meeple. When I don't think it was the same night, it might have been I think it was like a night or two later. I got home from work, and my wife surprises me because I lost my red 32-ounce tumbler that she made me, that on the front it said warning, may talk about board games, and that got lost in the fire also because it was in my front seat, because I always took it to work with me, filled it with water, and drank from that throughout the day. So she surprised me with a new one that had the flaming meeple on it, and that's kind of what started the gears in thinking maybe I should rebrand the channel. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos. Like I said, there's been a lot going on. I've been doing some remodel work in the basement that I have gotten renewed motivation to finish up, finish the girls' playroom. That was part of it, and now I'm on to the main basement portion. So there'll be a project update video later on for that, kind of showing where things are and what the finished project is going to look like, because the playroom is finished. And so now here we are, the flaming meeple. So that is the whole explanation for the rebranding. I'm not sure how, if any of you are going to notice. I know you'll probably notice the name change and the icon change. My YouTube link, I created a custom URL for it now, which is youtube.com/c/theflamingmeeple. So all that info, when you click the name of my channel, it should all just show up like that. So there we go. New name, fresh start. Hopefully I can start getting some new videos knocked out.